Hi everyone, welcome to Cosmic Turtles. My name is Tina, and today we're doing a reading for our Aquarius Nation. So what I'm going to do is bring out 3 cards from the Angel Tower, and then we'll get some clarifiers on them, and we'll get a card from 2 other decks to bring all of the message together. So let's see what we have for our Aquarius. 1 card fell already. 2 other ones came together. Seems to be a theme going on in the collective altogether. Nice. All right. So Aquarius, the first one is 4 of Earth. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions. Giving to those less fortunate. 4 of Earth is usually depicted by a man that's holding on to his 4 coins. It's be careful, like pool your resources, use them wisely. uh, if you hold on to what you got too tightly, you're going to create lack mentality and you'll create just more lack. So if you just spend like you've got a whole bunch, then you'll end up with none, and then you'll be in a mess and be all anxious. So basically keep a balanced way, like good business decision. Treat your finances like you're running someone's business or your own business. Like, be balanced in how you deal with your own finances and abundance and your resources. Okay. We are going to get some clarifiers on these. The next one we have is number 12. It's called The Awakening. It's called Awakening, and it's associated with Archangel Gabriel. It says, look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. This is kind of like your energy, Aquarius. Anyway, you are able to be yourself. You always are. And you are able to see things in a different perspective. But you also have strong likes, strong dislikes. Whatever it is you think you know right away, and that's how it is. Sometimes it's tough to shift that a little. So you do it for yourself. It's always by your own decision. There you go. That's the card. So we're going to get some more clarifiers on this. But you're in a period of awakening. You're awakening to a new truth about yourself and others. And then the next card, number 5, is called Unity. It's associated with Archangel Sandalphon. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors, and like-minded friends. That's the card, Unity. Just give me a second here. The music stopped. Okay. All right. So, and it says it's important to be yourself. Part of being yourself is your traditional viewpoint or methods. Like you can, whatever is of value is timeless. So you keep going with that, right? And then you keep a space to be able to look at things differently as well. So let's get a card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and it'll give an overall energy. Oh, just give me a second here. They're big cards, and these are slippery. Good to shuffle once you have a big grip, or they're big enough. Ooh, one fell out. Lost in space, needing direction. Card 36. Maybe you had an expectation on how things were going to happen, and then you arrive at this point where you realize it's not what you thought. So this is the point where you need to be able to look at things differently from a different perspective. It's important to be yourself because that is the one thing that you know. Okay, and from that point, anything around you you can work with. So you're not lost, although you feel that you are. Okay? So rely on who you are authentically. You'll be able to overcome this temporary feeling. Also, seeking out mentors and like-minded friends, because it says lost in space, needing direction. Seek out those like-minded friends, and then you'll be like more than one going through this, or maybe they can give you a direction. Maybe they can help you with not feeling so lost. Okay. Now let's get a clarifier on the Four of Earth, which is equal to the Four of Pentacles. Watching your resources, not overspending and not being too holding on to it too tight with the lack mentality. So as you become more responsible, that I know you're able to do, you become more responsible with your resources, your finances, your money. It's clarified by the Ten of Cups. You're going to reach that ultimate satisfied feeling. You're going to feel emotionally fulfilled, that you're in yourself. It'll build your own confidence because you're able to do it. Maybe before you had money and you just spent, and then you end up with none, and you had to wait till the next pay, and then you went through this cycle over and over again. So this time it's going to be different, and because you'll know how to plan it out properly. You'll know how to make your money, stretch it out so you can get everything you need and still be able to uh, save cash, or even the ability to make cash. So believe in yourself so you can make good business decisions for yourself as well. So that's what brings you into your abundance. A clarifier for the awakening card. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. And it's clarified by the King of Cups. The King of Cups, if you look at him, the waters are moving, right? They're moving, but he's on a stable platform. So it's about making that inner peace within you. Like being calm on the outside, even though everything on the outside seems like it's going chaotic. It's also about self-care, taking care of yourself. Uh, there was a time there wasn't much cash at one point, and you couldn't get as much food, but I had just enough to get vitamin supplements. I said, well, if I can't eat as much to get the vitamins I need, I'm going to get the vitamin supplement. And I was able to manage that way and still get the vitamins I needed to have all my organs function properly. So even though there wasn't that much food per se, there was always enough water. That was one thing. That's a good thing. So I still had the proper amount of vitamins per day that your body needs anyway. Usually you get it through a certain amount of food, but this way it was a different way. But I still managed to keep that stability and self-care within me and keep my clarity of mind. Because if you don't eat enough and all that, you get the foggy mindset and you're half tired and everything. So at least I'm still able to be alert until, enough alertness, enough energy, enough vitamins, go work, build up your cash, and then you're able to, or seek out a better job that had more hours or make more money, right? So it's slowly built up. So for that temporary standstill, there's still ways to be able to manage. I just had to look at things from a different perspective. Okay? That's the self-care, the intelligence of a king that is keeping a stable foundation despite the rocky waters around him. There's a clarifier for the unity card. Let's see what we got here. Woohoo! Traditional viewpoints, methods, spiritual organizations. Spiritual organizations could be like if you seek mentorship, you can go to, like, if you're Jewish and you're looking for or Jewish looking for, no, which one is it? If you're Christian, you're looking for a church. If you're Buddhist, you're looking for a temple in the surrounding areas. You go look at these spiritual organizations that resonate with your form of belief, and uh, you can get help that way as well. A lot of churches, they'll have like if you don't have enough to eat, just temporarily until you get on your feet, until you find a job, because you just got in a new area and you kind of like maybe miscalculated your funding just enough to get there, and then you didn't. So these spiritual organizations are there to help the people. So they'll have like maybe a soup kitchen or something, or they'll have like they'll give you references of what's available for you until you get on your feet. So believe in these organizations. That's why they were created, for you to help people. And so that's one thing, and or seek out mentors and like-minded friends as well. And the card that uh, clarifies that is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the card that represents the divine is helping you. Divine has your back. This is what I call my God card, like Creator, the divine source. In here, it's depicted by someone guiding, teaching a female and a male on meditative ways. It's a different kind of deck, but the depiction, the message is the same. It's about having that inner peace. It's about relying, having that faith within. So this clarifies the unity card. Become connected with your faith. Aquarius, you're on the universe is you're on a journey, and the universe is doing these uh, they're doing these trust building exercises. Okay. All right. So let's get a numerology card. Woo! One came out right away, or did it? Forgiveness. Forgiveness came out. What else do we have? Do we have another one for Aquarius? So, however it resonates, forgive yourself. It's about forgiving yourself first. Card 96. So, for whoever it resonates, this is a message that brings it all together as well. So, Aquarius, this has been your reading. This is Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and we'll see you next time.